This is Kate, and I do have some tarot cards in this reading. So it's Kate from Clear Blue Tarot, and it's also including tons of oracle cards to help with my messages. So I just did a little reading in the forest with just a couple of cards, and then this one is like the follow-up, and to some degree it looks like a little bit of an echo of that reading or a continuation of that reading. So for some reason I was motivated to do an inverted triangle, which is the alchemical symbol for water. And as I was looking over, it's a pretty big spread if you saw the initial picture at the beginning, I was reading over the cards, looking over them, you know, kind of trying to figure out the total message. And I saw some bits of sage on some of the cards at the top, so I blew on them. And the two cards at the top up here, El Moria and He of the Fiery Sword, they blew off the table in the wind of my breath. And it reminded me that in the forest, my cards got a little blown away in the wind also. And there was a lot about mind in that other reading, and then I'm seeing it again here, where I feel like El Moria and He of the Fiery Sword at the top of this reading are representing willpower and strength and the yang principle of using your will and your strength for your truth, to support your truth with your inner masculine energy. And El Moria is divine protection. So knowing that you're protected, knowing that you have enough light now within you to be fearless and speak your truth, walk towards your divine purpose without fear or worry, because you know that you are in the light, you're protected, and you can call on El Moria if you want to kind of put a face on this protection. Because of the way that he's situated up here next to the fiery sword, you could kind of think of it as like an Archangel Michael. There's a lot of blue here. So you can call upon Archangel Michael for protection, or El Moria and He of the Fiery Sword, similar type of energy of divine protection. Because there's a lot of change happening here, and it's a change involving a peaceful, gentle energy of the Lamb, which is very childlike. You could be receiving messages, this came out next to it, messages from unusual sources, like you might hear a word of truth from a stranger or from a child, which is about peace, okay? Inner peace, creating peace, moving peacefully through the world. And your manifestation powers are very strong. So in order to make a decision and bring about peaceful change and find your passion, it's a different way of action. It's a meditative way of manifestation, where you are closing out a cycle of perhaps forcing change through your ego and not listening to the call of the middle world to know when things are divine timing inspired. You're now fully aware of when is the right time to let go of things that need to be let go of, to fully manifest a new reality of abundance. But it's through a gentle, peaceful way of going within and allowing change to happen. And if there's anything in this Eight of Cups energy, if there's anything that you have the need to let go of that is still in your past and holding on to you, causing fear and worry to come up in you, this card here, the Kuan card, the Princess of Red Poppies, talks about writing down a letter to whomever or whatever situation in your past is causing the fear of this gentleness to rise up in you. You can write a letter saying everything you need to say and burn it or tuck it away somewhere. You don't have to give it to anybody. Just pour it out of your soul, whatever you need to say from this past situation. I will say, I know I had a big shadow my whole youth. I was punk rock. I painted myself with black eyes and black hair, and you know, there's lots and lots of examples of, even prior to that, how I tried to make myself fierce and frightening so that I could ward off things I was afraid of. And you know, I see that now in a lot of people who make themselves as scary as they can be because they're so scared. And to step into gentleness, to step into vulnerability, to step into this lamb-like energy, you know, for me, was overwhelmingly frightening, because as a child, when I had this sweet vulnerability about me, I didn't have a brown bear spirit around to protect me inside. I was just the lamb. I was just the child. And now I have this brown bear. I have this strong motherly energy, this knowledge that I can take care of myself, and knowing too that my karma has been resolved and I'm protected. I've been making the right choices, and I've had signs and visions that it's time to move forward. It's okay to move forward. It's safe to move forward. And really, what is safe? Because we all leave this world in the same way. We all have to surrender our flesh back to the planet as we make our way out of here. So, you know, if the worst thing that can happen is losing your life, your physical life, then really there is nothing to be afraid of, because that's inevitable and we don't know when is our day to go. So you must live life to the fullest. And if you choose, in my opinion, if you choose the light and you allow yourself to be held by the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and guided and trust in this, then your soul is safe. And that's truly what we have. So this reading's all about sitting in peace and releasing negative energy, not living in fear and worry, and not being afraid at all to be gentle and vulnerable and speak your truth. If you are on a spiritual path, it's very good karma, it's very good dharma to actively choose the light and actively speak of it and your path and your journey, and not let the wind of your mind blow the protection away. Though fear and worry, where you feel like you're not protected, will manifest in being not protected. So if you want to chase away the light, have those negative vibrations rise up in you from the fear and the worry, and the light will be chased away, and it will create what you're afraid of. But if you allow yourself to remain in peace and love and knowing that all is well, and you stay in this grace, you are protected. So it's interesting the way that works. You instantly create your fear by allowing yourself to have the fear. So, meditation, nature, nurturing yourself. The brown bear spirit is about taking a time out. It's about stopping putting pressure on yourself to rush out there and let your ego try and find the right things to do in a desperate, worrisome hurry. Rather to sit back and, allow your energy, your beautiful energy, to just bring things into your life that are meant to be. And then the world will, with this card, the base of it all, the world will come to a cycle close and a brand new cycle beginning. So, I think that's a pretty general message of letting go of the old ways and embracing the new ways, and trust. So I hope you got something from that reading. It's a little different than I usually do, but I kind of was inspired to just go in the direction I went. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for helping me. You help me, I help you. It's a win-win. Thank you.